In space, no one can hear you scream, but on Sega, everyone can see you have blast processing. Well, not on the Sega Master System, although it's probably embedded in there somewhere. This is Alien 3 for the Sega Master System. And this is a beastie game. It's one of those games like Terminator, Robocop vs. Terminator, which you know is just based on a really brutal movie. And they make a video game out of it for people like us to buy and enjoy. It's basically just standard gameplay, really. Side-scrolling. And it's search and rescue. We have to rescue everyone from the aliens. But if this game is based off Alien 3, there's only one alien, and they're all prisoners. And there was a thing about not being able to actually have a weapon because they were prisoners. Well, in this game, there are many aliens, and we have many guns. That brings me down to the mechanics of how to use the gun. I got myself in a bit of a problem. Every time, because I had the Master System controller in my hand, and one is to change your weapon or to heal, and then obviously two is to fire or use said item. And I kept pressing one without any inclination. I felt like the button should have been mapped the other way around, because two was to shoot, one was to change weapon. I was just getting in such a bother with it, and I died several times, or I was pushed off ledges. It was just getting really frustrating. Now that's the mechanics of the game. The game itself, for an 8-bit game, is actually really good once you get past, unless you're not as stupid as I am and you can get past that. The animations are really nice and the graphics are really nice and the aliens look really good as well. And again, it's one of those 8-bit soundtracks that I genuinely love. I don't know why, I just have a thing about these soundtracks for these sorts of games. They're always really good. Another thing, or con, I'd like to mention is the jump mechanic. Because if you're not shooting, you can jump. And you have to do it before you come to the edge of something. Because if you do it, literally, if you're on the edge, you fall and die. I fell into the fan and died. Because I didn't jump whilst running toward it. I jumped when I got to the edge. So I just fell. Which is kind of annoying. That aside, if you like killing aliens in a fashion that is completely different to Aliens Colonial Marines, which is a total dog mess, this is definitely worth having. It's quite expensive. I got mine, well, I say quite expensive, it's not really that expensive. It was like £11.99 or £12 altogether. So it's not too bad, but it's a bit expensive for a Master System game considering the price they go for, which is literally nothing half the time. So, would I recommend Alien 3 to all of you who have a Master System? Honestly, aside from a few problems, yes I would. Because again, it's one of those games that is genuinely quite entertaining and really good to play. Sometimes the mechanics can throw you off a little bit, or if you're just as stupid as I am, you keep pressing the wrong button. So, if you can look past that and the kind of dodgy jump mechanic, you're going to be set and well away for a really good time with Alien 3. It could be worse. It could be Aliens Colonial Marines on the Master System. If that was true, I'd probably end up throwing myself into a pit of fire. I want Truxton too.
What could possibly go wrong?